Elon Musk's company, Neuralink, has done it again. They've implanted a second chip into a person's brain. But what's his endgame? Is Musk planning to control our minds? It might sound far-fetched, but when he recently declared that his son was killed by the woke mind virus and vowed to battle it, one can't help but wonder.
So my son Xavier is dead. He's killed by the woke mind virus.
Yes, you read that right. In a jaw-dropping interview with Jordan Peterson, Musk revealed he was tricked into approving gender-affirming care for his then 16-year-old child, who transitioned to become his estranged transgender daughter, Vivien Wilson.
This is before I had really any understanding of what was going on, and we had COVID going on, and so there was a lot of confusion.
Musk now claims he has lost his son. Can you believe it? This intense family drama has exploded into the public eye, leaving everyone talking.
The amount of indoctrination that's happening in schools and universities is, I think, far beyond what parents realize.
This, he says, turned him into a fierce opponent of gender-affirming care and sparked his quest to destroy the woke mind virus.
So I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that.
Taking to X after the interview, Musk didn't hold back, saying his child was born gay and slightly autistic, and blaming these traits for contributing to gender dysphoria. Vivien Wilson did not hold back. She said Musk wasn't tricked. After some hesitation, he knew exactly what he was doing when he agreed to her treatment, which needed parental consent. As they say, the truth will out. Looks like no amount of tech savvy can keep that under wraps.
It is Vivien Jenna Wilson. I'm just going to come on here and say that I'm doing well. And I am formulating a response and whatnot.
On Threads, she shared that her father's depiction of her childhood was entirely fake. Vivien accused him of spreading harmful stereotypes about trans and queer people to win sympathy points. He doesn't know what I was like as a child because he quite simply wasn't there, the 20-year-old stated in one post. And when her father was around, Wilson said, he relentlessly harassed her for her femininity and queerness. She recalled a particularly harsh moment from 4th grade. We went on a road trip that turned out to be an ad for one of his cars. He kept yelling at me because my voice was too high. It was cruel. Can you imagine how she must have felt at that moment? Being berated by a parent for something so personal, it's not just harsh, it's truly traumatic.
It's my fault, 100%.
In a follow-up phone interview, Wilson added, I think he assumed I wouldn't say anything and just let it go unchallenged. But if you're going to lie about me to millions of people, I'm not just going to let that slide. Now that's a real mic drop moment.
And I have no problem being hated, by the way.
Wilson shared that Musk had never been a supportive father. He was rarely around, leaving her and her siblings to be cared for by their mother or nannies, despite having joint custody. And when he was present, she said, he was cold, quick to anger, and downright narcissistic. Well, I am not surprised at all. Sounds like he treats family dinners like boardroom meetings.
I find I can be with them and still be, working at the same time.
Wait, are you saying you can do email while you're with your children?
Yeah, absolutely.
But Vivien Wilson isn't the only one child in Musk's expansive family tree. With 12 kids from 3 different women, there's a whole lot more to uncover about Musk's weird family dynamic. Let's unpack it together.
Are you optimistic? I read in your Rolling Stone article back in the day that you said you can never be happy unless you're in love.
Well, you can be half happy, I suppose.
Musk's first marriage was to Vivien's mother, Justine Wilson. They tied the knot in 2000 but split up in 2008. Together, they had 6 kids: Nevada Alexander, Vivien Jenna, Griffin, Kai, Saxon, and Damien. Quite a busy household, if you ask me.
So I have 5 kids, twins and triplets. Yeah, I know. All boys. Yeah.
Their first child, Nevada, was born in 2002, but tragically passed away from sudden infant death syndrome at just 10 weeks old. It was a heart-wrenching experience for the couple. Justine later shared her grief in a Marie Claire essay, revealing how she coped by diving into IVF treatments. I buried my feelings and went straight to an IVF clinic less than 2 months later, she wrote. And boy, did they have a full house quickly after that. Within 5 years, they had twins, then triplets.
And no, multiples do not run in my family, and yes, it was IVF, so just get that on the table.
The twins, Vivien and Griffin, arrived in 2004 thanks to IVF. In 2006, they welcomed triplets, Kai, Saxon, and Damien.
Somebody took somebody's toy. Statistically speaking, one out of the 5 has a good chance of being unhappy at any given point.
Even though little is known about the triplets, Elon made a rare public mention when he corrected a fan who mistook Damien for Saxon in a video. What a protective dad. But Justine and Elon weren't endgame. And after their split, the two continued to juggle their parenting roles.
I declined to participate in divorce wars, enticing as that sounds.
Musk even shared in a 2010 op-ed that he split custody evenly and spent almost all his non-work hours with his kids. "They are the love of my life," he wrote.
I mean, generally, I divide the week 50-50 between Tesla and SpaceX, and then the weekend is for my kids.
After his divorce and an on-again, off-again relationship with actress Tallulah Riley, Musk's love life took another twist with Canadian musician Grimes. In January 2020, Grimes took the internet by storm with a daring Instagram post revealing her pregnancy with Elon Musk's child. She described the experience as a very feral and warlike state of being, but kept the father's identity under wraps initially. On May 4th, 2020, they welcomed their son named XAA12, a name that left everyone stunned, but they call him just X. Short and simple because, let's be honest, even his parents probably need a cheat sheet to pronounce that name.
I mean, it's just X, the letter X, and then the AE is like pronounced Ash. Yeah.
Grimes and Musk have kept much about X private, but they share glimpses of him here and there.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Grimes also made a quirky revelation. Her son X doesn't call her mom. Instead, he calls her by her first name, Claire.
Like maybe he can sense my distaste for the word mother, which I don't even know why I have a distaste for it, because I respect it with it. I can't identify with it weirdly.
Honestly, with this family, we're not surprised. I expected nothing ordinary. In December 2021, the couple surprised everyone again by revealing they'd secretly welcomed a daughter via surrogate named Exa Dark Sideral. Calling her Y for short, Grimes gave us a glimpse of little Exa dancing to techno music. The baby news caught everyone off guard since most thought Grimes and Elon were done, but Grimes cleared things up, saying they're still very fluid. "We live in separate houses. We're best friends. We see each other all the time," she said. And as if that wasn't enough, in September 2023, it was revealed that they had a third child together. His name is Techno Mechanicus, affectionately known as Tau, not Z as one might have expected. You would think that this happened when Grimes and Elon reunited? Wrong. There is one more mother of Elon's children, and this family dynamic only gets more confusing. In November 2021, it was revealed that Elon Musk and his brain implant chip project director, Siobhan Zylis, had secretly welcomed twins, Strider and Azure.
Oh, that's my girl. I love you.
Just weeks later, he and Grimes welcomed their daughter Exa Siderel. What is going on, you will ask? I don't know either.
So I would just ignore it.
Fast forward to July 2023, and Grimes was clapping back on Twitter over photos of the twins with Siobhan, demanding to see her own son and firing off some legal threats. Apparently, there was some serious family drama behind the scenes, involving a custody battle over the 3 children Grimes and Musk share. Grimes later deleted the post, but not before saying she wished she could share cute pics of little Techno. Seems like keeping the kids out of the spotlight is the biggest priority for her. Then, in September 2023, Grimes and Zylis finally patched things up. Zylis praised Grimes for their overdue chat and hinted at future playdates. And it looks like Elon Musk and Grimes are on good terms again too. They had a brief and friendly chat on X about a video game clip. Seems like they're working things out. Meanwhile, Musk's 12th child with Siobhan, born in early 2024, was confirmed. But the Tesla founder shrugged off the secret label, saying everyone who needed to know already did. When asked how many kids he wants, Musk said, As many as I am able to spend time with and be a good father. He added, my eldest are off to college, and teenagers don't want to spend much time with their parents. I wish they would.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to set a good example because the birth rate on Earth is so low that we're facing civilizational collapse unless the birth rate returns to a sustainable level.
Seems like Musk is really planning to colonize Mars with his progeny. But maybe he should focus on the kids he already has before expanding the family fleet. What do you think? Is it a modern family adventure or just a bit too much?